back to another Power Rangers collection update. So I've had quite a lot of requests for this, so I thought I would get it done, but I didn't want to do it too early. I tried to do these every 6 months. I don't want to do them every month because the collection may or may not change a whole lot through that month. But if you're interested in what I'm getting up to in between, you can check out my monthly haul videos and any Power Ranger reviews and stuff that's coming on the channel. They are all listed as playlists on the channel, so they're easy enough to find. So let's show you my updated video for my collection so far. And if you follow me on Instagram or on YouTube, you will probably recognise most of this stuff, but I will go through it. Now, this is my complete collection to date. And I will just tell you that this is every Lightning Collection item so far, other than doubles and anything that hasn't been released in the UK yet. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Master Morpher. And I was trying to hold off on this video to get the Omega Rangers, but they have been pushed back another couple of months. So unfortunately, they're not going to be in this lot at the moment. But if you catch my next video, then obviously they will be part of the collection there. And now I do have plans to rearrange all this, so in the next couple of videos it will probably look a little bit different, but we'll start over here, and I've got some bits that I've just put on the top. There's a little picture that my kid done for me, which is nice. This was sent to me by a chat about me on Instagram, so thank you very much for that. And then I have reviewed this. This is the Super 7 Ultimates Dragon Zord. It's looking very nice. I have reviewed that if you want to check that out. And then starting off over here, these are all done in colour, and I've tried to match either side so it looks a bit better. I do need to get some more lights for this, which I will get, but we have got our Red Ranger bit there. So I've got a couple of Funkos at the back with the 3-0 Red Ranger, obviously the Lightning Collection helmet, and then the VHS basic line that Hasbro done of Power Ranger stuff so far. Can't imagine we'll see any more of them, but they're pretty cool anyway. But the Mighty Morphin team's complete anyway. And then I've just got the Open Morpher on here with a couple of little silly bits that I've just added just to make it look quite nice and fill a little bit of space. And then moving down, we've got exactly the same. So as I've said, I'm trying to match it throughout the whole ones, minus the bits that are missing, obviously. So in this one, we've got the Pink Ranger Pops, and then the 3-0, the Lightning Collection helmet, and the Hasbro basic VHS figures with a couple of little bits at the bottom, including the Super 7 reaction figure, and then again, the Open Morpher. Moving down to the blue, we've got the same in there, minus the Morpher. Obviously, we haven't had that yet, so whether we'll actually ever end up seeing it, I don't know, but obviously saving a space for that. Moving down, it's a little bit different on the white one, just because there's not a whole lot that I can match, but the Master Morpher will probably go down there anyway. Now, moving along, you can see that there's a bit of a difference because I've got lights in this one and not in this one. If you're interested in these lights, they are from a company called SHEBANG. I do have a discount code, which I will put up here somewhere, so if you're interested in looking at them, they do sell on Amazon and stuff as well, so you can check them out. They are really, really nice lights. But anyway, looking at Lord Draken and Ranger Slayer, and I've just kind of squeezed them in because I didn't have enough stuff to do a shelf each. So we've got the Lightning Collection helmet, some little pin badges that I bought off a Facebook page, pretty cheap, so that was cool. A couple of pops at the back there. Moving up, got the Black Ranger's shelf, and again, we're just trying to match, so no Morpher, no helmets. Hasbro haven't given us anything like that yet. I've got a nice little signed picture there from Fanwood. Moving up again, Yellow Ranger shelf, minus the helmet. So just need the helmet to complete that, and I really hope that they're going to do it, but we will see. And then finally in the Detolf, please excuse the wires. I need to sort them out, they've fallen down. But we've got the 3-0 Green Ranger, a couple of pops. This is a custom Morpher, so that was originally the same as the pink one. And then just the silly little bits at the front with the VHS. And then moving along to my little desk area, we have got some coins that are on Zavvi. They're down to about £15 at the moment. So if you like the look of them, check them out. There's only a certain amount of numbers made. I can't imagine they'll be worth much later on, but for 15 quid, they're not too bad. Nice little display case. Legacy Tyrannosaurus Rex. And a cup which I had in 1995, so I've managed to keep hold of that. I've actually got two. They're mine and my brother's. My mum gave us for Easter one day, so for some reason I always kept hold of that, so that's pretty cool. Little green and white Ranger plushie there. These are my signed figures, so these were signed last year, so we met Amy Jo in Liverpool. And then we've got Zach, Billy, Andros, which a friend of mine sent over from Texas after having that signed at a con for me. So thank you very much to Billy at Zero to Hero for that. And then just Rocky in the blue on the end. And this is just kind of space-saving sort of stuff, so I've just put it onto my desk so it doesn't cause me an issue, but this is quite cool. It's from Etsy. It's a 3D print, and it's all hand-painted, but very, very well. The paint sticks really nicely, so if you want to look for one of them, have a look on Etsy, but they're cool. And then I've got the PCS statues, white and the red, along with the Action Q figures. Really, really nice. I have reviewed a few of them if you want to check them out. And then a little light that was on eBay. I think it's about £12. So if you want to check that out, I'll try and leave a link if it's still available. Along with the Boom Studios matte statue, really nice statue. If you're interested in them, you can find them still in stock, I believe, at the time of this recording on the whole shebang. I'll leave a link to their website at the end. And then moving over to the Lightning Collection stuff. So this is all mainly Lightning Collection. This is the entire collection that's been available in the UK minus the Master Morpher. So just looking at the top, we've got Lord Zed helmet with the weapons up there. Really hoping they still do the last two of them weapons. It'd be so nice to get that blaster. So working my way down, these are the vintage style figures that Hasbro had bought out over the last couple of years. So they're like reissues of the flip heads, which don't look anywhere near as nice as the original ones. And then we've just got the VHS Megazords, which are pretty cool. I was really hoping it was going to do more of them, but it doesn't look like they're going to. And then this is like my season 2 and 3 shelf. So we've got the unhelmeted at the front here with the ninjas and the metallics at the back. And I'm hoping to get a little light in there so it just bring up some shine for the metallics. It looks really nice. In the middle here, these are mostly the original Lightning Collection figures from the earlier waves, but they have been a little bit updated. So I have replaced the whole figure with the remastered on the blue just because everything was better on that. But in the others, I've swapped over like the blasters and the helmets, or mostly anyway, so they've all been updated and whatever, and the same at the back there. So you can see that the Dragon Shield Black and Red, they've both got updated helmets. And then the Sword Ascension Project Megazord sitting at the back with a nice little 3D logo. You can find that on eBay if anybody's after it. So I do get a lot of people asking where that's from. And then over here, we've got all my villains. So these are mainly like Monsters of the Week and doubles that I've got. So you can see that there is the new Rita, some putties and all that sort of stuff. Minotaur, really nice figure, he's the latest. And he is currently about £8 or just under £8 on the Entertainer. So if you're passing or you don't mind paying the postage, really good price for that figure. And for now, this is my Boom Studio shelf, but it will be moving very soon because I'm hoping to be able to fit the Super 7 line in there, the Ultimates. So this is just what I've got so far. So I did buy an extra Andros because I wanted him to have the all black suit from the comics. And then I've got the Power Swap 2-pack, which in my opinion is probably the worst thing that they brought out in this line so far. Then we've got Evo 3 Draken with a couple of little lackeys there looking cool as he's floating above the helmets with Ranger Slayer. Another Draken. In case you ask, this isn't in the box for any reason other than the fact that she has no place in this collection, which is really odd. So I didn't want to take her out and just leave her there, so she's going to stay at the back there. Now, for me, this probably is the shelf. So obviously, massive fan of the Green Ranger. If you follow any of my other socials, you'll know that. So I'll just show you what I've got going on here. I have got the Super 7 battle damaged figure. At the back, I've got my original 1994, and that is in immaculate condition. Very nice. So I bought a nice hard case for that. So I would go as far as saying it was gradable condition, in all honesty. And then we've just got some of the most recent releases from Hasbro, some of the Super 7 bits for Funko stuff. We've got the Hasbro VHS Megazord they bought out, the Lightning Collection Dragon Dagger. I have got sealed versions of each figure, so we've got the original at the back there, the Spectrum there, remastered over here, which I've got from Legendary Ranger on Instagram as a giveaway, so thank you very much for that. PCS statue in the front on his turntable, looking cool. I'll probably get some green lights in there at some point just to kind of give it a bit more of a little glow. And again, probably one of my favourite shelves, so very happy with how that's coming along. I'm definitely going to need some more space for that very soon. And moving along, these are all the remastered figures, so looking really cool. I love these figures, I'm so glad they did it. I know the Jason head was a bit of a pain, but for me, this was perfect in my opinion, and I'm very glad that they did the updates, but I'm also very sad that they didn't paint the bottom of the boots. How could you miss that? And on this shelf, we've just got main character villains there. So we've got the original Green Ranger with his Sword of Darkness, Finster, Goldar, Zed, all the good villains that we love to hate. And on this shelf, I've had to kind of step them up. So I've put little shelves in. These are little like cupboard organisers that I've got from the pound shop. Believe it or not, they were £3 each. So just putting completed teams out there, or teams that may need a bit of extra space. So we've got the Alien Rangers, Lost Galaxy, Turbo at the back. These two are obviously complete, and then Turbo's kind of left in limbo now, unfortunately. Over here, we've got what we've got of Beast Morphers so far. So the original team we can kind of leave. We are still waiting on Steel, and maybe another baddie would be quite cool. The completed Dino Thunder team with Mesogogs looking really nice. And the first 6 of the Dino Thunder at the back. This is probably one of my favourite shelves, and it's got the Power Rangers in space. So we've got the Astro Megazord at the back there, looking pretty menacing. He is a large figure, so just bear in mind the size difference if you are going to have to find somewhere to display him. We've got Andros in the cloak with the original figures, and then the re-release of Zane at the back on his cycle and the Blue Ranger on his glider there. Andros and his sister at the front with our little baddies at the side, plus Zane in disguise. Now this is probably my least favourite shelf, unfortunately. As you can see, there isn't much on it, and you could probably tell why, because it just looks so incomplete, it's unreal. Starting on this side, we have got Wild Force, Time Force, and then the other two from the latest wave, which wasn't released in the UK. It was a pain in the bum. And in the middle shelf here, another incomplete team, which is a shame because these are actually pretty nice figures despite what was going on with the green at the time. A lot of quality control issues there, unfortunately. And then we've got Hasbro's version of the Megazord at the back there. Now, this is another one of my favourite shelves. I've got to be honest, I wish I'd put it up higher so I could see it a little bit better, but this has got Zeo Team on the left, and it's got the Hasbro's version of the Zeo Megazord at the back, looking really nice. The size is good if you can find it for the right price. I paid about £30 for it. Definitely worth picking up. Really, really good sized figure. Nice articulation on it. It's not too heavy and it's not expensive at all. So we've got a couple of cogs there in the middle, along with our Gold Ranger at the back. And at the front, we've just got our original team, plus the Jason from the 2-pack, and our complete SPD team. So obviously we're missing some extra characters, which would be nice to put them at the back, but it doesn't bother me if we don't get them. It would be nice, like I say, and I would like them. But the fact that this bit is complete, the middle bit's complete, a couple of extras at the back, I'm very happy with that. Moving down, this is my crossover shelf. So anything that's crossed over from comics or anything like that, or games or random ideas, I have put them all in here. So Shredder's at the back, and he's probably one of my favourite figures. Really, really nice. Definitely worth picking up if you see him. I love these turtles. They're cool as well. You can find them pretty cheap now. So if you see them and you're interested, definitely grab them while they're still available. In the middle, we've got our Street Fighter crossover. So I think 2 or 3 of these were from the game, and one of them was just kind of thought out randomly, which I'm glad they evened out the figures, but I do like them. Could have done without them. Not bothered either way. Moving over, Cobra Kai now. I'm a massive Cobra Kai fan, and I completely understand why people didn't like this. It was kind of thought of that it was taking up space that we could have had for something else. Personally, I don't know if that would have been the case, especially the direction that they're going at the moment. But as a Cobra Kai fan, I really like these, so I was always happy to pick them up. And finally, just at the bottom, these are all my random pops, so I've just plug them in. There's no order to them, so anybody that's like OCDing right now, I apologise. And I do intend on moving them very, very soon, so I've just put them in for now. But I've got all of the Ninja Turtles, the 30th anniversaries, the Morphin exclusives, the unhelmeted 25th anniversaries, the original ones. So it does come up as quite a nice collection. They come with the key rings as well, if you can find them. They were in Tesco a little while ago, going for about £1, if you were lucky enough to find them. And these Megazords I did find, if you're in the UK, in B&M, and they were like £10 each, so definitely worth picking them up if you see them. And there's the rest just over here, and my comics. And that is it from me today, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Comment down below and let me know what your favourite item in the collection is, or let me know how your collection's going. Feel free to tag me in them on Instagram, I'd love to see them. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. I've got more content and reviews coming within the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for them, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye!